Hello, hello, my Wedding Pro friends. How are we today? I am, it's been a crazy couple weeks. So I am excited that we are diving into a topic I love talking about. And so if you are new around here, I am Carissa Cruzy, a wedding business strategist, content strategist, and coach. And I own my own wedding business as well. And in my wedding business, actually, we do photography, videography, photo booth, and DJ. And I keep it as a boutique feel, though. And we are in 3 states as well. So I've expanded it from the 1 state to 3 states. And I am now sharing with you, because my background is marketing and sales and building businesses. And so I am sharing with you how to build a profitable and sustainable wedding business without hustling. So that's kind of my ultimate goal for wedding pros, because a lot of times we get stuck in that hustle mode of continuously having to find new leads, right? Because we don't have those repeat customers. So that is what a little bit about me and what I do. But today we're going to talk about getting leads, but you're not converting them. So I've been hearing recently that people are getting leads in their door, which is great, right? Because, you know, if you're creating content and you're driving them to your website and you're getting the lead, but you're not converting them. And so as you build your business, you're going to find that there is different pieces that go into your marketing strategy. And that's where it can get frustrating, because you feel like you mastered one thing, so you start getting the leads in the door, right? And then you realize now you're not converting them. And so now you're like, oh, well, why am I not converting them now? And then you kind of get to, to the next step, and then you might have a challenge with that one. So I want you to know that that is normal. And as you perfect and hone in certain pieces, you're going to keep building onto that. And so there is a process, and kind of if you're getting those leads in, that's fantastic, because you have kind of overcome that hurdle of getting the leads in the door. So now we just want to convert them, though, because ultimately we're here to make money, right? So how do you do that? There's a couple different ways. There's a couple different things. First off, if you're getting a lead, they're interested in what you're offering, and they are also still looking for that service, right? So those are 2 huge things that we've checked off our list. A lot of times what I see is the reason we're not converting them, especially recently, is because of our follow-up process. So that's where I'm going to direct you today in this video, is to look at your follow-up process. What are you doing? We want to make sure that we reach out right away, as quickly as possible, when the lead comes in. So if you can reach out within a minute, that is fantastic. I do that a lot of times, and the couple and the bride, whoever reached out, is just like, oh wow. And I usually just say, because you might feel a little awkward, and I usually call them if they leave me a phone number, because I figure I'd rather get them on the phone, be able to find out info. I can speed the process along a lot quicker, build that relationship. So that's just my process and what I do. If they don't answer, I leave a voicemail, and then I will follow up with an email. But what I usually, if I can reach out within a minute, what I usually will say is, I was just in front of my computer, and I just saw your lead, I just saw your inquiry come in, and so I wanted to reach out right away because I knew you had X service, whatever your service you offer at the top of your mind. And they're like super appreciative of that. So don't feel like you can't reach out too soon. It actually is a really good thing if you can. Now I know sometimes you can't reach out as quickly as that, but try to reach out within at least 24 hours. Anytime sooner than that is just even better. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing is we want to stay in touch with them. And that's what I'm finding is it's taking longer for couples to book. And it used to be pre-COVID that people would book within about a week, maybe 2 weeks, but within that week to 2 weeks. Now it's actually can be a few months even. Like I just had one couple that booked in it. They were 6 months ago was their 6 months ago was their when they reached out. So what I want you to keep in mind is that our follow-up process is what has become so important. And that's a lot of times the piece that we are missing when I'm chatting with wedding pros. So you might follow up, you might have in your process that you follow up a couple times after that. If they don't respond, that is actually not enough anymore. So we need to build into our process sending out, and how I like to stay in touch and stay top of mind is sending bi-monthly newsletters. And within those newsletters, they're value-based so that they are providing some type of tip, some type of something that's helping them as they plan their wedding. So you're not just reaching out saying, hey, can I book, ready to book me? Are you ready to book, secure your date? Like that gets really annoying and kind of a turnoff. But if you're showing value and showing that you're interested in like helping them, that is a totally different feel and vibe that they get. And that's the vibe that we want to project, because that is going to resonate with them, draw them in more to your world and want to book you. So that is what I want you to look at. If you are getting leads but not converting them, I want you to look at your follow-up process, see what you're doing, and make sure that you are continuously following up even after that initial stage that you have of that immediate booking process. So that is, that's just what I wanted to talk about today, because I'm seeing a lot of people struggling with that, or they're getting ghosted, that type of thing. People are getting, there's just so much going on in the world right now that they're getting pulled in a lot of different directions. And I think they're getting so consumed, overstimulated, anxiety, stress, and you're probably even feeling some of those as well, because I am. So just put yourself in their shoes, and you already know that planning a wedding is overwhelming, stressful. And then we have all of these outside elements going on in the world as well. So that is kind of just what I want you to think about as you're putting together your follow-up process. What can you do to stay top of mind, be helpful, but not annoying, okay? So that's what we really want to look at. And if you do that, I can guarantee most of your competitors or whoever else they've reached out to is not doing that. So that's where you're going to have the competitive advantage. You're going to stay top of mind. You're going to build that relationship through those emails as well, because you're not just reaching out going, hey, are you ready to book your wedding yet? You are giving them actual value, showcasing your business as professional, that you are about really helping them. So that is what I want to talk about. If you want more information on how to create that follow-up process, you can automate a portion of that, which is what I love as well, because that's kind of my piece I teach about with my funnels and automation. I have a one of the funnels that I teach on is my booking funnel, which falls right into this. So if you want some more information on any of that, just DM me or shoot me an email, and I'm happy to share more on that as well for you. So all right, that is it for today. I just wanted to, because I know we are in that engagement season and you might be getting leads, but you're not converting them. So that is what I would do if we hopped on a call together. I would help you in getting that follow-up process honed in and get an actual strategy in place for that, for the long term. So, all right, that is it for today, and I will see you guys next week.